Yo mga sir, kamusta? November 23, 2014, nang maliitin ng undefeated boxer na si Chris Algieri, ang 8th Division World Champion, ang ating pambansang kamao na si Sir Manny. Kayang-kaya nga daw pong sabayan ito ang bilis na dala ni Sir Manny na hindi naman po natin nakita sa laban. Kung natatandaan nyo po, ang laban na ito ay pumuri sa kakayahan ni Algieri. Bukod po sa umakyat ito ng welterweight division para sungkitin ang WBO welterweight belt na hawak-hawak ni Sir Manny. Paulit-ulit po itong bumagsak, ngunit na-survive po nito ang madugong 12 rounds na sobrang nagpahirap sa kanya. Kaya kahit ako po ay masasabi kong determinado talagang manalo ang Kano sa ating pambansang kamao. Dahil sa 6 na beses po na pagbagsak nito ay patuloy pa din pong bumabangon. Buong tibay na ipinakita ni Algieri na kayang-kaya niya makipagsabayan sa ating pambansang kamao. Ngunit sa laban na ito ay napatunayan natin na ang bilis ni Sir Manny ay ibang level talaga kumpara sa mga batang boksingero. Sa laban na ito nga po ay bitbit ni Algieri ang walang dungis na record na 20 na panalo at walang talo. Pero bago po natin simulan ang video na to, kung ngayon ka pa lang po napadpad sa aking channel at gusto mo na mga ganitong panoorin, ay huwag niyo naman pong kalimutang mag-like at subscribe. At kung gusto niyo pong ma-shoutout, comment lang po kayo sa baba. Maraming salamat po sa suporta. Well, sa laban na ito nga po ay hindi nasunod ang game plan ni Algieri na magamit ang kanyang reach advantage. Counter-puncher nga po ang naging diskarte ni Algieri. Ngunit sa sobrang bilis nga po ni Sir Manny, halos jab na lang po ang naiibato ni Chris Algieri. Panay atras na lang po ang ginagawa ng Kano para maiwasan ang mga atake ng ating pambansang kamao. Tara po at panoorin natin ang highlights ng laban at balikan ang laban ng ating pambansang kamao.
Without much punching power with low knockout percentages have beaten, upended, come out of nowhere to beat a guy like Pacquiao, a once dominant knockout artist. It looked like a very good straight right hand from where we were sitting.
Landed a beautiful straight right lead right here as Pacquiao was coming in. Right down the pipe. Just to give a little respect to that, Pacquiao know that you have to
create space for himself.
Good shot by Algieri.
Good left hook by Algieri. And
Pacquiao chases and tries to retaliate.
yeah, and
Rounds.
not only is he very fast, but he also is very focused.
And down goes Algieri on a straight left-hand shot. He's going to say it was a slip, but Gina Rodriguez is going to call it a knockdown.
I agree with Algieri.
This in the Provodnikov fight, it's so much harder for him to land shots against Manny Pacquiao. Pacquiao's way faster.
Yeah, but Pacquiao hasn't really honestly hit him with a good clean punch yet until right there.
A little bit of damage. They have brought professional cut man Jacob Stitch Duran with them for this fight. Big addition to their team. They didn't have that element against Provodnikov. They made it through. Tonight they're better equipped.
Here we see Algieri, Manny on the attack. Algieri moving back. And how you know he wasn't hurt? He blocked all his punches. He fired right there until it touches that big water spot. Not only one foot, both feet slid out from under him. If both feet slid out from under him.
Early, Algieri can have and has fought in the past at a very high punch output. So the threat of Pacquiao is negating Algieri's offense, but that may be.
The term is negative split. It applies to track and field and swimming where people are able to build rhythm and do better in the second half of the race than the first half up did. If you begin chasing Algieri, he's got you to a certain degree.
And you see the footwork slowed Manny down some, and that way Chris Algieri was able to land a good straight right lead just then.
Algieri's obviously not.
Hook set up by a left hand to the body.
Best right hook for Pacquiao yet in this fight.
And yet it was thrown to land, not thrown with real knockout force. And sometimes you see Pacquiao throw that punch.
Coming in with the left to the body, followed by the right hook over the top to the head. Best right hook I think he's landed all night.
See Chris get more offensive, but anyway, 3-0, Manny Pacquiao.
I think the plan is for that to happen next round, according to what they're telling him in the corner.
Yeah, the conversation.
Experience of the two guys. Wait till the strong punching power is gone. Let him get into the fight a little bit. Then maybe we have a better chance of catching him. But you see right
Right
there,
hand uppercut by Pacquiao.
you see right there, he's not the fighter to deal with Pacquiao.
And R suggests to me that Manny Pacquiao wanted to focus on body shots this round, and he has done damage with body shots to Algieri here.
Well, he's Jim, so that's a good thing for him.
Hard right hand by Algieri. That right-hand lead is landing fairly frequently for Chris Algieri when he chooses to throw it.
He see Pacquiao throw an overhand left followed by a beautiful right uppercut because Chris has his arms out over his shoulders, not having his hands up. Unfortunately.
First 30 seconds of this round belong to Algieri with the jab and the right hand.
And the crowd doing a pivotal round in the fight.
Another couple of right hands land for Algieri. They're not big, but he's getting his leather onto Pacquiao's chin with that right hand.
And he's not concerned in landing nothing.
Algieri's
Forward into more shots.
Right into the shots, and that's got to be Algieri's camp's whole game plan. Frustrate him, make him run into a shot, and try to knock him out.
So that had to be an encouraging round for
Algieri is doing, like I said earlier, landing that straight right hand down the pipe, right off of Manny's jab. Bam, as Manny's coming in. Not a killer punch, but you saw it stop Manny's left hand from coming.
jabs in a single round. In the first 4 rounds of the fight, CompuBox found Manny Pacquiao throwing 100 more punches than Chris Algieri. The profile comes can by Pacquiao, stuns Algieri. And that's going to be the second knockdown of the fight. Algieri's going to say he threw me down. He didn't. Extended right hand by Algieri momentarily. That's Pacquiao, but he keeps coming. Fires away with the left hand. Algieri goes down for the second time. Third time in the fight. And once again, there's water in that corner. Time here in round 6. 2 knockdowns of Algieri in this round. 3 official knockdowns now in the fight.
The first knockdown, that left hand did hurt Chris Algieri. Pacquiao went on the attack, but that did hurt. Another left hand, he really was pushed down at this point. He was off balance, but the punches did land.
Give me a break. Anyway, I got it 6-0, 60-51, Manny Pacquiao. He gets an extra point for each of those knockdowns. So round 6 becomes a 10-7.
where to beat guys like Manny Pacquiao because they're one-dimensional. Even if they're multi-dimensional within that dimension, their boxing dimension. What do they do if they fall way behind on the cards? Algieri's not giving Pacquiao anything to worry about on his way in. He can sting him with a shot. He can snap his head back and make him take a backward step.
A couple of those this round next.
Right hand body shots and straight right hands upstairs. Those have been the 2 areas of occasional success for Chris Algieri. There have been many more so far, as you see on his unofficial scorecard. Harold Letterman has given every round to Manny Pacquiao.
When your strategy is to essentially give away the first 4 rounds, and you're
On him, and it's possible I can knock him out. But if I try to come out and box him early or try to knock him out early, he may knock me out.
I think it's a bad plan.
It is a bad plan, but that's the only plan he could have. This is Michael Jordan and AC Green.
Quick left hook by Algieri. The great footwork of Chris Algieri. Manny Pacquiao's footwork is unreal.
It's exceptional.
His ability to get from one side to another and create punching angles, unmatched. This round, Algieri up on his toes and trying to work his jab.
He listens to me very well. I'm gonna let him loose in another round or so.
round 10.
Round 10 or 11, I'm gonna let him go.
Well, that's going to make it difficult for the plan to materialize.
Because that hurts more because he's already
Takes a knee. That's an Algieri method. Take the knee to try to clear his head. So these are knockdowns number 4 and 5.
Huge guts. And I hope the referee don't jump in too soon. Let Pacquiao finish him at least. Because if he doesn't, he jumps in too soon, he'll ruin a good fight. Left hand by Manny Pacquiao. Right down the pipe off of Chris Algieri's jab. And down Chris Algieri goes. That was a beautiful straight left hand. Couldn't ask for better. Chris tried to time it with the hook. And the left hand landed right.
Jim, I sort of disagree with the 6 knockdowns. I think he only scored 5.
That's right. I miscounted. You're exactly right.
But Manny Pacquiao on the offensive, right?
Advantage. He's a longer more defensively oriented counterpuncher. Not everybody thought.
Boxer, and from a boxer standpoint, that's the only chance he saw. He has less experience than Pacquiao. You don't outpoint Pacquiao, so his only gamble was to try to knock him out.
Learn something new every day.
Wait, what does that say about Pacquiao? Where class has told over time against Tim Bradley, now against Algieri.
Harold, there's the 6th knockdown. I got you.
Beautiful straight left hand, high on the neck of Algieri, followed by a beautiful right hook, which I think the right hook did more damage. Then he kind of caught him with a forearm, but Algieri was already headed down. Legs are tired.
The day the fight was announced,
They came by and spoke to me, and Michael Khan said, yeah, the guy right there, we might, if he looks good tomorrow night, we might look at him down the line. And if you would have seen the look that Pacquiao gave Jesse Vargas.
I mean, if guys like Bradley and Algieri can't compete with you, then the only boxer, pure boxer who makes sense.
final round. Many flashes, Chris Algieri.
Sa pagtatapos nga po ng 12 rounds, ay alam na agad kung sinong nanalo sa dalawa. Nadepensahan po ni Manny Pacquiao ang kanyang WBO belt sa undefeated boxer na si Chris Algieri. Parehas humanga ang dalawa sa kani-kanilang kakayahan. Dahil sa tatag nga po na ipinakita at tibay ng mukha ni Algieri, ay pinuri ito ng ating pambansang kamao. At maging si Algieri nga po ay sumampalataya sa kakayahan ni Sir Manny. Dahil sa kakaibang bilis at instinct nito sa laban, na halos hindi nga po mabasa kung anong sunod na kilos ng ating pambansang kamao. Sana po ay nagustuhan nyo ang ating video. Hanggang dito na lang po muna. Emillionaire Sports nga po pala. At muli, salamat.
And still WBO welterweight champion of the world, Manny.